So collaboration is essential for business productivity.
The other thing is the communication between manager and employee improves. So think of it, 85% of employees leave the job because of the manager, not because of the job. So if you just improve that alone, it's remarkable the difference that you make.
And you find with collaboration and better communication, more curiosity, more respect, that declines.
What happens with collaboration also is communication is timely. How often do you communicate something and it goes down the chain of command, right? By the time it gets to the bottom, the top has moved on and they're on to something different.
That's right.
You're not operating on the same page.
Yeah.
And employees become frustrated by that, and it's no fault of their own. It's no fault of the management necessarily, because there hasn't been a process put in place for when you're working collaboratively. Now, how that communication flows suddenly becomes important because you realize that it has a direct impact on what you're going to do next. And the other thing that happens that I think is very interesting is as you scale and grow, you have to build the next layer of leadership. And if you're not building that communication processes and systems, you're going to suffer. You're back to what you were talking about. We grew, we hired, and our productivity went down. Collaboration can be one of our solutions for how do we work with the public, private, community sector to address some of the issues. We need to do much more problem solving between our public-private sectors, both at the national, state, and local levels, if we're going to have meaningful solutions. So I think that's an important thing. The other is, I think when you collaborate, you really do break out of the limits of boundaries. So one of the things that stops us in individual businesses is we have our structure and we operate within that structure. When you begin to collaborate, you retain your boundaries because it's not healthy to just lose your boundaries. But you look at your boundaries in terms of, it's like putting windows around your boundaries instead of fences. You now have the opportunity to open and see what is it that's valuable, and you can look at pushing yourself past those boundaries and moving in a direction that far exceeds what you might have originally thought you could do. So I think really it's pushing that, the old discussion of how do I move from good to great? I think it's moving far beyond those limits that keep you just ordinary and also great. I think extraordinary. We're going to see more of that as people begin to collaborate more. Visit our website at www.startwithcollaboration.com. We're eager to help you with the challenges that you face today. There are many, and although there's challenges, there are opportunities. It's knowing how to look for them.